Sorry. ಸುನೀತಾ ಕೇಳಿ ಕೇಳಿ ಏನು ಇರ ಬರೋರ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹಾಕೊಂಡವ್ರ
ಆಡಾಕತ್ತಾರ
Good morning, all. My dear colleagues and students, there was some technical glitch. We could not continue meeting on Google Meet, so we changed the venue to Zoom platform now. Kindly request your mentees to view this meeting on YouTube link that is shared, and if they have any queries, any clarification they would like to seek, let them post it in the class groups, and from there we'll take the questions and clarify them. Sorry for that delay in hosting the meeting. Yes, dear students, as a part of this first year academic requirement, you are supposed to undergo an internship. Regarding that, there are some guidelines which you are supposed to follow. So we are here to give you those guidelines and explain. And if you have any concerns, you can express. We would like to clarify that. May I get a confirmation from any student that are you able to hear me properly? I can see Kirti, Amber, anyone? Any one student? Lekha? Okay, thank you.
Sir, now you're not audible.
Manoj sir, you are on mute. Manoj sir, you are on mute.
Please, man. Fuck off.
I guess I hope you can hear me now.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you. So let me take you through this small presentation, which includes guideline with respect to internship as well as some rules relating to registration to summer semester. All of you are supposed to do internship, and some of you who have not been eligible to write all the end semester exams are supposed to take a registration to summer semester. So regarding that, we'll quickly explain you the things. So to start with the internship, it's an academic activity where the students are required to learn themselves by working with, we can call it as working with the professionals or the institutions which are involved in different activities and which has some relation with legal aspects, so that the students get exposed to the real world and learn the things while they physically present there, is what the object is. Yeah. So these are the objectives with which this internship program is designed. So it is one of the components of experiential learning. So through experience, you learn by working with the professionals. And exposure to the real world happens because we may learn any number of laws or theories and principles in the classroom, but how really they operate, means law in action, you have to see. So that for that reason, this internship helps. Then definitely certain skills that you are required to equip with for taking up a profession. So those skills you can develop by working with these institutions where you are going to do internship. And certain professional skills you are required to possess in order to be professional, to have that professionalism in your profession wherever you work. Definitely, this internship will have a lot of value addition. You will learn new things. You get to know, you get to meet new people, and a lot of knowledge you gain there. And definitely, wherever you do internship, you will be working with other people. So, learning to work in a team, that is one of the essential requirements in the present day scenario, whichever may be the profession you take up tomorrow. So you learn to work in a team, and also you get to know the structure and functioning of various institutions, whichever institution you are working with or going to do internship with. So there you learn what is the structure and real functioning of those institutions. So it serves a lot of purposes. So that's why this internship is made a mandatory requirement as a part of the academic, the curriculum of KLE Tech Legal Studies. So this internship is not just a formality, it is a credit course. That's why every student must undergo this internship. It's a mandatory requirement. Each student must undergo minimum one internship after completion of every academic year. That's a requirement. And each internship has to, it carries 4 credits. So it's a 4 credits course, which will be assessed at the end of the program, this particular course. So each internship shall be minimum for 4 weeks consecutively. So at the stretch, you have to complete this internship for 4 weeks. Then every internship shall be done from a different institutions. Means 5-year students, the 5-year program students, all the 5 internship has to be from a different institutions. You cannot be doing the same internship in the same institution again and again. Only once you can do internship in one institution. When it comes to 3-year LLB students, yes, you have to do all the 3 internship in the 3 different institutions. So that is the mandatory requirement. Everyone must undergo the internship. It carries 4 credits, minimum 4 weeks at stretch consecutively, and one internship. All the internship has to be done in 5 different or 3 different places. Then where to do internship? There is a freedom given to the institution students. Students are free to identify and get internships by their own efforts. Maybe they can get it in their own hometowns or maybe wherever they want. That they are free to choose the institution where they want to do internship. On their own efforts, they can get the internship. If they're finding it difficult or they want assistance of the college to get an internship, then they are supposed to approach the career guidance cell, that is mentor, in coordination with the mentors. Your respective mentors and the mentor cell will help you to get the internships in case you need assistance of the college. Otherwise, you are free to choose. Other day I was telling some students, very rarely you feel necessity or need for assistance from the college, because there are a lot of internship opportunities available, and there are many websites on which you can find a lot of information as to what all different kind of internships are available. Sometimes even you find a paid internship as well. That's not a requirement that internship has to be paid. So sometimes even you find a paid internships also. So it all depends on how diligently you search for internships. You have to search from maybe 2-3 months in advance. Maybe I went to all the classes 2 months back and had told you people that start searching for internship from now onwards, because in a short period it is difficult to get internships. So there are many websites you may be knowing, like one generic website which we usually law students follow, this Law Octopus. There you find a lot of internship opportunities, and even there are many Telegram groups. On the Telegram app, you just type as law internships. You can find a different groups where you find many notifications or many advertisements calling for internees in different institutions. So I don't think there is any difficulty in internships, but if you still find a difficulty in getting any internships, as I told, approach your mentors. With the help of the mentors and mentor cell of the college, we will definitely help you to get the internship. Then, yeah. So this internship is going to be assessed. Since it's a 4 credit course, it will be assessed for 100 marks. This internship will be assessed based on different criteria. For that, one basic requirement is you have to prepare internship report. Rather, you have to maintain an internship diary. So these are the requirements on the part of the students. Students shall maintain the internship diary in the prescribed manner that I'm going to share after this meeting. There is a small format which we have prepared. The same format you are supposed to maintain an internship diary. You can take a printout of that and write and submit. So the internship diary shall be handwritten only. It has to be in handwritten form. No type report will be accepted. So at the end of the internship, students shall obtain the signature of the internship provider or the person authorized by him to certify that internship along with the official seal. So if you are doing an internship in an NGO or maybe in a lawyer's chamber or maybe law firm, there will be a person authorized to certify that so and so has done an internship. In the internship diary also, you are supposed to obtain their signature and seal. Then only that report is complete, because you are supposed to prepare a report and show them and get their signature and then submit it to your respective mentor on the 5th September 2022, when your third semester classes are going to commence. So on the day one, you are supposed to submit your internship diary to a respective mentor. So once you submit a internship diary, it will assessment will be scheduled by your own mentor in the first week of the commencement of the classes for third semester. Before you submit your internship diary to the mentor, there is one more requirement which you are supposed to comply with. That is from the internship provider. Since this internship, as I said, is going to be assessed at a different level, even the internship provider, be it a lawyer, be it a NGO head, or whoever it may be, wherever you are going to do an internship, that head or authorized person of that institution is also supposed to assess your performance on a certain scales, on certain parameters. That again, we will be sharing a format. In the format, there are different rubrics or different parameters on which your internship provider is going to assess you and allot marks. And that report is supposed to be collected by you from the internship provider in a sealed cover, and that sealed cover is supposed to be submitted to your mentor along with the internship diary. So this internship is not only just assessed, it's also monitored. I forgot to mention that. So the respective mentors will be monitoring during your internships. How they will monitor? If possible, they will make a surprise visits. That is one of the suggestions given by the Board of Studies of KLE Tech Legal Studies, that if possible, you do this. So there is a possibility, if mentor can mind, they can visit the place of internship and check your activity or check your participation in the place of internship while you are doing internships. Or even the mentors can make a video calls to the internee while they are at the place of the internship and check their presence and their functioning at the place of internship. And even the mentors will make call to the internship provider to check the presence and regularity and punctuality and the performance of yours in the place of internship. So it is not going to be unmonitored, it is going to be monitored, though no doubt remotely. So we are going to monitor while you are performing your while you are undergoing your internships. Yeah, that's what I was telling you earlier. This internship, when you are doing it in any institution, that internship provider is going to assess you on these parameters, and we have earmarked 40 marks for that. So there are as many as 10 parameters. Mentioning this, we will be giving you a sheet. In that sheet, again, you take a printout and fill the details of your name and all those things. Then marking criteria, the assessor will mark and put it in a covered sealed cover and give it to you. You have to hand it over to the mentor. So punctuality, regularity, professional skills acquired there, your learning ability, contribution to the institution, professionalism, your communication skills, meeting the deadlines if they have given some assignments or some work, maintenance of internship diary, overall effectiveness. So on these 10 parameters, each parameter carrying 4 marks, they will be assessing and recording their assessment and putting it in a cover and seal it and give it to you. You are supposed to submit that particular report to assessment statement to the mentor. Without fail, you have to collect this, otherwise your internship is incomplete and it cannot be assessed. So at the end of the day, on the last day of your internship, make it a point, you collect this assessment sheet from the internship provider and submit it to the mentor. Then once you submit the diary, as I said, on 5th September 2022, on the first day of your commencement of third semester classes, the teacher or the mentor will assess your internship diary. Again, that carries 40 marks. So they will check and assess your assessment diary on these parameters. So regularity in maintenance of the diary, whether you have written one day, skipped another day, written one line for one day and nothing is written next day. So the regularity and maintenance of the diary, adequacy and quality of information, simply writing one line or one word. So it has to be comprehensive. It should be conveying that you have learned something. And the presentation, how well you have presented and how well you have written a diary, and outcomes of the internship. I will show you the internship diary format. There is one requirement at the end of the internship diary. You are supposed to mention what is the outcome of your internship, what you learned there. So that will also be taken into consideration as to what you learned during the internship. So outcomes of the internship. So these four parameters, based on these four parameters, you will be assessed. Your internship diary will be assessed by the mentors. After this, another 20 marks is earmarked for Viva. So you are supposed to give a presentation as to what was your internship all about and what you learned there, and maybe based on your explanation, a mentors or the class teacher will be asking you few questions to know what you learned and how well you have learned it at the place of internship. What change it has brought in you, or what value addition has happened to you. That will be put to test in this Vivos. It will happen in an open class so that others also get to know what you learned, and they may also intend to do internship in such places next time. So it will happen in an open class. So this is internship assessment pattern. Total 100 marks, 40 marks by the internship provider, 40 marks will be assessed by the mentor, and the other 20 marks will be assessed by the class teacher by Vivos in the class. So this is about assessment. Then what is there in the internship diary? So day-to-day report you are supposed to record in internship diary. That I will show you in some time. Then suppose you have done an internship for 4 weeks, like 7 into 4, 28 days internship you have done. Out of 20 days, 28 days, maybe 2-3 Sundays must have come. So barring that, you will be attending at least around 25 days or 24 days of internship. So in those 24 days, every day you are supposed to record a report, what you learned today, what you did today, and what new things are acquired by you. So that's a daily report. Then summary of internship. Last at the end of the internship diary, in one page you are supposed to record in 25 days what you have learned. That is summary of internship, whole internship, where you did, when you started, what are things you learned. Then outcome means what you have learned, what evaluation has happened, specifically you have to write. Then if there are any supporting documents, suppose if you are involved in any research activity, or maybe if you have joined the NGO for internship, there you must have developed some documents or maybe some report or research. If you wish, you can add that also. And if there are some photographs, you can add those photographs also at the end of the diary. The last two are not mandatory. If you wish to convey your mentor that these things are in support of my internship, you can submit them. Otherwise, they are not required. They are not mandatory. But first three are mandatory. They are there in the internship diary. You have to provide all those three things. Daily report, summary of internship, outcomes of the internship are mandatory. Supporting documents and photographs are optional. If you wish, you want to support your internship diary with these things, you can do that. So what you are going to submit to your mentor, your internship diary, duly signed by you as well as internship provider, and a sealed cover containing assessment sheet, which is filled by the internship provider. Then a photocopy of internship certificate in a prescribed format. So we will be providing you another format. In that format only obtain a certificate from your internship provider, which is most crucial for your career, because you are supposed to process these internship certificates, add to your file and mention it in your CVs, and that original copy of a certificate should be retained by you, and the photocopy of that should be given to the college. So on the day of submission, all the three documents are to be submitted: internship diary, a sealed cover of assessment by the internship provider, and the photocopy of an internship certificate in a prescribed format. Okay, so that is about internship. If you have any questions who are present in the meeting, you can pose the questions here only, we'll clarify. And those who are not in the meeting, you can post your questions in the class group, we will take them. Yes, anybody in the meeting has any question, any clarifications to seek? Yes. So shall I take it as all clear? Apurva, some of you respond here. Apurva, Bhargavi.
Yes, sir, it was clear.
Okay.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, what is the format for that assessment sheet?
Yeah, sorry. That I will share. You will find it on your mail IDs. Now I will show you the internship diary quickly. Kindly.
Excuse
Okay,
me, sir. Sorry to interrupt. Sir,
Yeah.
regarding the recommendation letter, sir, a lot of institutions are okay with the recommendation mail. So, sir, can we have a mail done instead?
Definitely. I forgot to mention that. See, if any institution insists for you to get a recommendation letter, it is easily available in the college. You just write a request mail, or if you are physically present here, write it in a white sheet and give it in the office. They will issue it immediately.
All right, sir. Thank you so much.
No problem with that. If you want it on mail, send a mail. We will give it on a mail. If you want it a hard copy, come here and take it.
Sure, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, I said I will show you the internship diary.
Excuse me, sir, I have a doubt.
Yeah, please go ahead.
I just met a lawyer regarding the internship, but the time given to me is very limited. Like he is asking me to come to his office afternoon till the evening. Is that fine? Is there any time limit to be attended, like till morning to evening? Because we have
Yes.
very limited.
See, it has to be whole day internship. If
Okay.
your internship provider is prescribing a time, you have to adhere to that.
Okay, fine. That is enough, I guess, no, sir.
Just a minute.
Sir,
Yeah, please.
sir, ಅದು ಸಮ್ಮರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇನ್ನೊಂದ್ಸಲ ಹೇಳಿ ಸರ್ ಅದು
Yes.
ಔಟ್ಕಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದ ಸಮ್ಮರಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಔಟ್ಕಮ್.
I'll do that. See, I guess it would be easy if I show the diary and explain you. So I'll just share that. So I hope you
Okay,
can see the screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is going to be the front sheet, which already people are acquainted with. Maybe you have used it for assignment purpose. So this front sheet, you fill the details at the time of getting the signature from the internship provider, or much before that. Then, yes. So this is a second page, information sheet. Again, fill these details, fill these dates without forgetting: the starting date of internship, ending date of internship, Name and address of the internship provider. That's very important. Collect proper address, full address from the internship provider when you are working, when you are doing internship in that institutions, because that is required for many official purposes. We are supposed to submit that detail to different authorities as to where you have done your internship. Full address is required, not just a name. You cannot say Advocate General of Karnataka. No, you write who is Advocate General of Karnataka, where is the office. You have to mention all the things, right? Then put your signature and seal and signature of the internship provider. See, as I said, get a signature of a seal and signature of the internship provider. No Advocate General will come and put a seal and signature or senior counsel. There will be some authorized persons in the offices. If you have gone to such a institutions, you have to obtain their seal and signature. That is sufficient. Don't worry that you have to get a signature of the judge only or Advocate General only. No, in such offices, there will be some authorized persons who will put a seal and put a signature saying that you have done an internship. So that you are supposed to get. Then you see the content page. In the content page, you have to mention the daily reports, maybe from page number 3 to 315. Just example I have mentioned there. Then the summary of internship at the end of all the 24 days internship, you have to write a summary of internship. Then after that, outcomes. Supporting documents, if any, you can give a page number and affix them to the register. So this is how your internship daily report looks like. Daily, you have to enter here. Monday, date so and so. Time from this time to this time, you have done an internship on that day. So here, just in few lines, what you did on that day, what you learned on that day. You can say, I accompanied Advocate General to High Court of Karnataka. There, I was required to witness this case, and this was case relating to this. I learned this. This was a writ petition. Under Article 32, it was filed. Under Article 226, it was filed. Something of that sort. So which you learn, or they may say today you be there in the office and find out these case laws which are required to support argument in so and so case on a particular point of law. So then you have to write, I did a research on this point of law and found out these cases in support of this point, this principle, this argument. If you are working in an NGO, you must write whatever you do on that day. On this day, we visited this institution, we did a survey, we interacted with the children, learned these things. So like that, in brief, you have to write daily as to what learning has happened during your internships. So like this, maybe around 24 days, you may have to record. It can be more than that, but it should not be less than 4 weeks. So after writing for these 24 days or 25 days, whatever as the case may be, you will write summary of internship. Means what all you have written in these 24 days, the summary of it, gist of it has to be written. Ultimately, what happened in the internship from day 1 to day last, in gist you have to write, that is summary of internship. Then coming to the outcomes, I told you. So you have to specifically mention what are the new things you learned, something which you have not learned in the classroom or maybe as a part of lesson, but those things you learned here. So right here. The skills acquired, maybe you acquired a skill of drafting, maybe you acquired the skill of, learned a skill of interacting with the people or doing a client interview, or maybe you developed a skill of drafting a questionnaire, conducting an interview. Possible, different kind of skills you may acquire in the course of the internship. And values inculcated, definitely in the course of internship, you must have developed some set of values also, you must have got inculcated some values. For example, somebody who was very irregular may be made regular. Punctuality is a matter of value. Regularity is a matter of value. Being disciplined, being professional. So certain things you must have developed in the course of internship because of the influence of the internship provider or maybe the persons who are working in that institution. So certain values you must have developed, maybe cooperation you must have developed, or maybe you must have developed skill of being honest, value of honesty, such things. So what are the values inculcated in the course of the internship that you are supposed to mention? Then lastly, you have to make a declaration and acknowledgement. So the declaration to the effect that this is the report prepared by you, and the report, whatever written there, whatever you mentioned there is true and correct, and under whom you have done a internship, under whose guidance you have done. You have to mention the name of the internship provider, and you can acknowledge the assistance and guidance given by the different people who are responsible for you to get this internship and do this internship. Maybe your principal, your class teacher, your mentor, whoever is responsible, reason for you getting this internship and undergoing this internship and learning something new. So club both the things, declaration and acknowledgement, and write it and put your signature along with your name. So this is going to be the last page of your internship diary. After this, if you want, you can add, I said, documents in support or photographs in support. You can affix them in the same A4 size sheet and submit it. So this is your internship diary format, which will be shared in your class groups as well as on your email IDs. Kindly download it, take a printout of it, and write in that and submit. If you want, you can add sheets in between, but this is what is given is minimum. Yes, anybody has any question regarding this internship diary and something else relating to internship, you could ask.
Sir,
Yes, please.
sir, this diary, can it be typed? Or
No.
it-
It's mandatory. It has to be in handwritten.
Okay,
We are
sir.
asking you to write 5 lines each day.
No, sir,
Yeah.
I had a doubt. That's all.
It has to be handwritten.
Okay, sir.
ಸರ್ ಇದು ಸೀನಿಯರ್ ಅಡ್ವೊಕೇಟ್ ಹತ್ರನೇ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಅಥವಾ ಈ ರೀಸೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಿ 5-6 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರೋರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್?
Good question. There is no such requirement that you have to do with the senior counsel only. Any advocate who has experience of more than 5 years would be a right choice, because below that they themselves may be not acquainted with many things. You may learn wrong things, or you may end up learning nothing. So it's better to go to little experienced lawyers, not senior counsel specifically. Maybe someone who has more than 5 years experience, if he has his own office, I guess you have something to learn there, and he's also able to guide you. If someone below that is also still learner, may not be able to guide you so well. I don't say they don't know anything, but they may not be so much well versed with everything. That's why it's better to go to some lawyer who has more than 5 years experience or 8 years experience.
Thank you, sir.
You can do internship in any institution which has some legal aspects to deal with, maybe NGO, company, bank, corporate office, industry, lawyer's chamber, law firm, judge's chamber, legal services authorities, maybe arbitration centers, mediation centers. You can do internship in different institutions. If you get internship even in some research centers, you can do it. No limit. Yes. Anybody else has any question? Are there any questions posted in the class group? So not finding as of now. Anyway, no issue. Even if you get some questions later, or if you have some confusions, you can always try to clarify them from your mentors. Else you can post the question even in the class group wherever possible. I will also try to answer that. So if yes, Aditya, go ahead.
Sir, if we are interning in a NGO, are we supposed to learn something related to business, or to the related to the legal aspects of the company?
See, I don't know. Every institution has something related to law or some legal aspects will be definitely involved in that. See, which NGO are you going to do? Tell me, then I can contextualize it and tell you. Or you just ask a question in the context of NGOs?
No, sir. I just asked the question.
See, for example, I'll just give an example. If you are going to work with an NGO which is working for orphans or which is working for specially abled children or age-old people or maybe environment protection, see which of these areas are not related to law. There is a law relating to mentally ill people. There's a law relating to age old. There's a law relating to environment. There's a law relating to animals. So definitely they'll be involved in the activity which has close nexus with the legal aspects. It's not that you have to very much be particular about learning law there, but you should be also making efforts to know as to what kind of law is related to that particular activity or the NGO is involved in, so that it becomes useful for you to work with the NGO. Else, if you are just involved in some survey work, which all the days and not nothing to do with the law, you may not appreciate it well. It's not. I'm not saying it's not useful. You may not appreciate it well, and much learning may not happen. So try to find out the legal aspects involved there. Get to know from them. Definitely, they will also be ready to tell you about that, and they also want your assistance in those aspects. So you should find that from the NGOs. They definitely have many things to learn there with respect to legal aspects also.
Sir, one more question.
Yes,
Non-litigating lawyer hatrano ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದಾ?
ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. Nothing wrong, but check the kind of work. If it is daily you are going to do the same kind of work, then 24 days you are doing the repeating the same thing which you did first 3 days, much learning may not happen. So if there is a variety of work even with a non-litigation lawyer, you can do it. Nothing wrong in that. You may learn a lot of drafting, lot of things relating to scrutiny of the documents or what is called as due diligence. So that's very thing that's something which is very much required in different corporate entities and companies, law firms. You can do that. Nothing stops you.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yes, Lekha, go ahead.
So, what if we intern in a corporate? Is it required for us to do it under the legal department, or can we do it under sales department, marketing department, and all of that?
Better to do it in legal department, because ultimately you're going to be a legal professional. Unless you have a strong reason to say that, no, sir, tomorrow I'm going to join a MBA and enter the corporate as a administrator, not as a lawyer, then you can even join that also. We advise try to work with the legal team.
Okay, sir.
Yes, Shivanand. Shivanand,
from our like that.
Shivanand.
Hello, sir.
क्या ताला?
Sir. No, sir.
No.
No. Hello, sir. Hello.
No, not able to hear you properly. There's a lot of disturbance. Voice is breaking.
Okay, sir. Now, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, we have to
No, Shivanand, not going. Not going. You can call me, not an issue. You can call me after this meeting. I will clarify your doubt. Yes, anybody else? Any other question? Okay. If there are no questions, we'll move on to the next part, that is summer semester. Quickly, I will tell you there is no much details to be provided. We have already issued a notice. I fail to understand why you people, means those who intend to take admission to summer semester, not reading the notice properly. The notice has given all the information, but still students are coming and asking how much fees I have to pay, when the classes will start. So that's all given there. Kindly go through the notice. Apart from that, if you have any doubt, you could ask us. That's what I'll just repeat what is there in the notification. So with respect to the summer semester, the students who have either remained ineligible or who have got X grade, means who have failed in ESA of a previous semester, also who may fail in this present semester, can take admission to summer semester. Before that, let me make it clear to all of you again. See, to go to next year means to third semester, to the second year of your program, you are required to clear at least 6 full credit courses. Means to say, you must have earned 24 credits to go to next year. If you are not earned 24 credits, you are not going to be promoted to second year. That will be a case of a year back. A student will suffer a year back. You have to take a fresh admission to the first year. That's a clear rule. There is no any change in that. That's not going to be different. So students who are eligible or who want to take admission to this summer semester, they have to register from 1st July. Last date is 15th July. That is already mentioned in the notice, and already we have rolled out a Google form yesterday. I've seen around 50 people have already filled the form. So those who are still intending to take admission to summer semester, as early as possible, fill it. And we have kept it open till 15th for the reason, by that time even we will make all efforts to publish our second sem results also. So in second sem, if somebody gets a X grade, means fails or remained absent, you can also avail the benefit of the summer semester. So that's why that form will be kept open till 15th July. And after 15th July, we'll close that form and prepare a timetable and publish it. You are supposed to attend the classes from 25th July 2022 for the summer semester. So there are certain limitations with respect to how many subjects you can enroll for summer semester. That is given in the notification. Let me repeat quickly. So if a student has remained ineligible in certain subjects in first semester as well as the second semester, out of those ineligible subjects, he can take maximum 4 full credit courses in the summer semester. He has to register. He can register for maximum 4 full credits, either from the first year all the 4, or second year all the 4, or mix and match, 1 from there, 3 from here, 2 from there, 2 from this semester. It's left to the student. Whichever course he would like to take, whichever subject he would like to take in summer semester, he can take maximum 4 ineligible subjects. Then when it comes to the failed candidates or the candidate who has got an X grade. X grade is nothing but it's less marks or not earned sufficient marks in the end semester examination, means less than required, that is 40. So that X grade student, maybe a student must have got X grade previous semester around 3 or 2. Maybe this semester after results are announced, he may get another 2 X grade. So total 4 X grades a student has. But out of 4, he can take maximum 3 X grade courses. In 3 courses, he can register for summer semester, not more than that. I hope that is clear. If it is not clear and if you have still some confusion, you can consult your mentors or me whenever possible. you can get the clarifications. Then about attending the classes, this is one common question being asked by many students. So listen to it carefully and understand it, remember it. So student who has registered for summer semester because he was ineligible, 1 course, 2 course, 3 course, 4 course maximum. Only students who are ineligible shall have to attend the classes of summer semester, and remaining rules remains the same, that you should have a 75% attendance in summer semester, and you should take all the internal assessments, and there you have to earn a minimum 20 marks in ISA. Then only you become eligible for taking end semester assessment of summer semester. Precisely, it's a short semester, we can say. Whatever you did in the regular semester, same thing you have to do here, because you have remained ineligible. You must have remained ineligible either for the reason of less attendance or less ISA marks, or both. All fall in the same category. So the moment you have non-eligibility, the moment it is mentioned as not eligible in your eligibility list, all such subjects, if you are taking in summer semester, you must attend the classes, you must have 70% attendance, you must earn 20 marks in ISA, then you will get a summer semester. And there is nothing called makeup exam, makeup things in the summer semester. If you miss it, you miss it forever, and you have to come to summer semester next year only. Again, next year, July, there will be a summer semester, then you have to take it. So be very careful about that. And the students who have got X grade, means failed in ESA, they are supposed to pay the examination fees, that is 1,000 rupees per subject, and only attend end semester examinations of summer semester that will take place from 22nd August 2022, 22nd onwards, I can say, not before that. 22nd August onwards, there will be exams for this summer semester end semester assessment. I hope that is clear. If you have any doubt, you can ask about this summer semester. And one more thing, we have mentioned it in the Google form that is rolled out to register yourself for summer semester, that you fill the form, submit it, we will verify, then we will send you a link for payment of the fees. As to how much fees you have to pay, when you have to pay, mail will be sent to you. Then you have to use the link given to you and make the payment. Then only you will be permitted to 15th July. So you fill the form well in advance so that we will send you the Google payment link, so that you can make a payment and start attending summer semester. There will be a regular classes for all the courses. The same course teachers or the different course teachers will be taking the classes. The timetable will be rolled out. Even calendar will be prepared as to when you are going to take a midterm exam, when you are going to take a first minor exam, second minor exam. I should tell you one more thing. If you have remained ineligible for the first semester papers, then what was the internal assessment pattern for that subject? The same pattern will be followed. See, suppose if you have failed in law of torts, sorry, if you remained ineligible in law of torts in the first semester. So law of torts had a 2 minor test and some assessment method devised by the teacher. The same method will be followed there for internal assessment. When it comes to odd semester, suppose in odd semester, 5-year students, if you have failed in law of contract, then there is only one midterm exam. Midterm exam plus other assessment methods evolved by the teachers. So precisely the same assessment method which was there for that particular subject in that particular semester, same will be followed here in this semester also. and it is open for the students to take courses from both the semesters in summer semester. You can take one from first semester, another from second semester. There is no such restriction. Choose it intelligently. Take the help of your mentors as to which subjects it is better to take in summer semester now, on priority which has to be taken first. There may be some concern, there will be some calculations. It depends from student, it differs from student to student, depending on the ability of the student and the comprehending ability and all such things. So that's why take advice of your mentors, take assistance of your mentors, and accordingly decide as to which subject you would like to register for summer semester. I guess that's it about summer semester. If you have any questions, you can ask, else you can post it in the class group.
Sir,
Or else even you can contact you. Yes.
ಸರ್ ಇಂಟರ್ನ್ಶಿಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮತ್ತೆ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು, ಹೆಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು?
Yes. If a student is registering for summer semester and he is ineligible, yes, he has to attend the classes. And at the same time, he is supposed to do internship also, because both internship is also mandatory requirement. Precisely to start some summer semester, there are still 24 days. You can still do 24 days internship. You may fall short of maybe around 4 days or 5 days. Check with your internship provider. Do that 4-5 days pending internship later on, complete it and submit the diary. It is possible. It is possible to do internship as well as to attend the classes. That's the only way how you can deal with both, because both are important. To go to next year, you need to take a summer semester and clear it and go. And to go to next year, you have to complete the internship activity also. So this is how you have to manage. That's the only way out. You can manage it. It's easy. It's not that difficult. You start internship from Monday only, that is 4th. So till 24th or 25th, if you do, you just fall short of 3-4 days, then request your internship provider to provide that internship after your classes. We will consider in such cases if there is a break in internship. Only these cases, not other cases. If you are not taken admission to summer semester and if you still do internship in breaks, that won't be accepted. If you have taken admission to summer semester, for that reason you are supposed to break your internship and complete it later, that will be considered and that will be accepted.
Sir, college time.
Sorry?
Sir, timings, classes
Same. Timing remains the same. And just to remind you people, unlike a regular semester, there will be classes on Saturdays also in summer semester, because it's very a short period. Within the short period, we have to complete the curriculum. So summer semester, there will be classes all the 6 days, not all the 5 days. Yes. Anything else?
Sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, can the eligible students attend the summer semester? Attend like that, like 75% is already there, plus marks is already there, plus we have restricted for three courses, right, sir? So can we attend this 4 credit course for eligible as we are already eligible, but still we have to write extra paper?
You mean to say that a person has failed in a subject, he has to write exam only, but he wants to attend the classes?
Yes, sir. Because we have restricted to 3 papers, right, sir? We have restricted to complete only 3 papers. So the scenario is that for 6 papers, we have already written 5 papers now, but we might expect some backlog. So
yeah, that's what. See, if you want to attend the classes, though you are not required to attend the classes, that can happen with the permission of the principal. Will not stop. It's not prohibited. It is permitted with the prior permission.
Okay, because as it's been restricted to 3 papers and the requirement for
To
second
take the
year
exam,
is
that's a rule. That rule
Sure.
cannot be relaxed. But allowing you to attend the classes, that depends on that can happen with the permission of the principal.
Okay, sir.
If you want to attend the classes just to revise, for example, if I understood like this, a student has failed in constitutional law in the first semester. Now he has to take only end semester examination. But now the constitutional law classes are happening in summer semester. That if that student wishes to attend that class, though he is not required to attend the class because he has to just take end semester exam, that can happen with the permission of the principal.
Understood, sir.
Yes. Yes. Anybody else?
Sir, if we have ISA marks and all, so is it not going to be counted? ಎಲ್ಲ ಹೊಸ್ದಾಗೆ ಆಗುತ್ತಾ ಎಲ್ಲ?
For either reasons, whether you repeat, it's like total, I can say in a very colloquial language, it's washed out. Whatever you did is washed out. It's like on the plain slate you are starting again about that subject.
So credit course
Yes.
is included in the main subject, sir? Like
Sorry?
public speaking, consumer law.
Yeah, it's applicable to all, but you people take it intelligently. If your full credit courses are back and ineligible, first finish them. These credit courses can be taken, means 2 credit courses can be cleared later. That's advice, nothing compulsion. Because if you think, for example, we are permitting you, means a student to take only 4 credit courses in summer semester, means totally 16 credits. If you take 3 full credits, that is that becomes 12, and another 2 credit course becomes 14. So 2 credits remains wasted in your account. So instead of that, take all the 4 full credit courses now, clear them, and tomorrow, maybe in the next year, if you don't have any backs, you don't have any ineligibility, then you can clear this 2 credit course. But nothing stops you taking that also. That's you have to choose intelligently.
Sir, summer early consumer law no idea, sir?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, sir. Thank you.
So for 1 year, it is 10 subjects or 12, sir?
10 full credit and 2 credit courses. But to go to next year, you must have earned 24 credits. Full means 6 full credits. If you clear, you will go to next year. So anything else? Okay, no issue. If you have still questions, if you get doubts later, you can still approach us, either your mentors or you can approach me and get the things clarified. We teachers will be available here in the campus between 9 to 4 p.m. You can approach us. So if there are no more questions, we'll end the meeting.